Hey there YouTube, this is R.I.P manga to review FairyTail chapter 300, Where the Souls of the Dragons Sleep. So, after 2 weeks of, side stories, we're finally back to the main story arc. So, we carry on back just after Natsu's basically defeated Stig and Rogue. FairyTail have now moved to the top spot, so they're number 1. Basically, this is giving the crowd a lot to talk about. They're all kind of switching now allegiance from Sabretooth to FairyTail, thinking that, yep, FairyTail are now going to win this, they're the top. So, yeah. Just like I was saying, just as I said like a few weeks back, Stig and Rogue are now in a meeting with their master over their loss. And, if you remember right, this meeting didn't work out too well for their Celestial Mage friend who, got debranded and kicked out, basically banished. So it seems these two are going to be facing the same thing. Basically, their master then just ends up laying a little beat down on them, knocking them down to the floor and demanding they erase their symbols because, they're weaklings and they're not needed. So then Lecter comes along, that's Sting's little cat. He comes along, it's like, but Master, it's like, sometimes defeat isn't the worst thing. Sometimes the defeat can basically be a good thing. You can learn a lot in your defeat. The Master's then basically just looking at him, just like, who the hell are you? And so Lecter's then like, I'm part of the guild. He shows his little mark on his back, to which basically that disgusts the Master, and he's basically just like, you know what? We don't need silly little cats like you. Disappear. And then, in a heartless act, he reduces Lecter to dust. He basically kills him. This, obviously, would, Sting is pissed. He is in a blind rage, and he basically just blows a hole straight through the Master's chest. If you're wondering kind of like how that looks, kind of think, in Bleach, Illakura's basically second release form against Ichigo, him blowing that, it's basically that type of size hole. It's disgusting. It's nasty. So yeah, I don't really think the Master is coming back from that one. If he does, I'll be surprised, but it looks like he's dead. So now we finally switch over to basically Gilles. He's bringing Natsu and Wendy down to show them the Dragon Graveyard. Because, they deserve to know. It's a Dragon Slayer thing, really. Happy seeing all this comments. It's like, maybe Ignil's there. But Gilles is like, nope, can't be there. They disappeared 14 years ago. These dragons have been dead for, centuries, since ancient times. This then leads on to Wendy saying that she has a technique called Milky Way which she can use to talk to the souls of the dragons. So basically they can find out exactly what happened before, what's going on now, kind of just get a decent insight of what's going on. And is anyone else thinking the same thing? Like, Skyrim when they was reading this? Because the second I was hearing all this, straight away the Skyrim theme just popped into my head. Too much dragons. So the final scenes basically is the cloaked person who Jalal caught up to. They're still cloaked, we still don't know who they are. But yeah, she gets caught basically writing some stuff down on a notepad and runs off, dropping the notepad, and then a guard basically picks it up and just reading it, and he sees everything to do with what's going on. She got like the Eclipse project and everything else. And it's like, what the heck is this about? So yeah, can this girl kind of like see the future, or is she the one orchestrating everything behind the shadows, like puppet strings and everything? But, we never know, innit? Only time will tell. So yeah, that ends chapter 300. And, straight off the bat, I'm saying it's a 9 out of 10 chapter. It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's like, come on, it's like, the Sabretooth Master guy, he talks a lot about strength, but basically he's had the beat down on him twice. First from Natsu, who, almost knocked the crap out of him. And now Sting has basically killed him. So, anyone else think that's kind of ironic? Just literally, this guy is like, oh yeah, I don't need weaklings, but he got the shit beaten out of him, basically. Damn. So yeah, that is my review of FairyTail 300. So, the usual, if you enjoyed the video, click like, leave some comments below. I'd like to know what you guys think about Sabretooth Master and his little irony, but hell. And also, subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you in the next one.